a place where almost no one can go. An entire continent covered in ice, isolated from the rest of the world, and surrounded by regulations that prevent free exploration. A territory so remote that, for many people, it feels like it was erased from the map. Antarctica is one of the most fascinating and mysterious places on Earth. And precisely because it is so inaccessible, it has become the center of countless conspiracy theories. Secret bases, lost civilizations, hidden pyramids, entrances to a hollow Earth, extraterrestrial technology. But what really exists in Antarctica? What is fact and what is pure imagination? Today, we are going to separate science from conspiracy and discover why the coldest continent on Earth continues to captivate the world's curiosity. Unlike Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas, Antarctica was the last continent to be discovered. In 1773, British explorer James Cook became the first person to cross the Antarctic Circle. For nearly 3 years, he attempted to navigate around the region. However, enormous walls of ice prevented any landing. When he returned, Cook wrote that it was unlikely anyone would ever travel farther south. At the time, nobody imagined that beyond those frozen barriers lay an entire continent. Its existence would only be officially confirmed decades later in 1820. Antarctica covers approximately 14 million square kilometers. It is larger than Europe. Nearly 98% of its surface is covered by ice. In some areas, the ice sheet exceeds 4 kilometers in thickness. Temperatures can drop to an astonishing minus 89 degrees Celsius. Winds can exceed 300 kilometers per hour. And during the polar winter, some regions remain in complete darkness for months. It is one of the harshest environments ever encountered on Earth. Since 1959, the continent has been governed by the Antarctic Treaty. This international agreement prohibits military activities, nuclear testing, predatory economic exploitation, and territorial disputes. The continent was transformed into a giant international scientific laboratory. No country owns Antarctica. Today, dozens of nations operate research stations across the continent. Access is restricted, but not because of hidden government secrets. The real challenge is survival. Imagine walking through an environment where the cold can freeze exposed skin within minutes. Humidity is almost non-existent. Winds can launch equipment through the air. The ground can suddenly collapse beneath your feet. Thousands of hidden crevasses lie beneath the snow. Some descend more than 30 meters into the ice. There is also a phenomenon called a whiteout. During a whiteout, the sky, ground, and horizon merge into a single sheet of white. People completely lose their sense of direction. Within minutes, someone can simply disappear. Despite its extreme conditions, Antarctica is one of the most important places on Earth for scientific research. Scientists study climate change, atmospheric evolution, life in extreme environments, ocean systems, astronomy, and space physics. The ice acts like a time capsule. Each layer preserves information about Earth's atmosphere from thousands and even millions of years ago. By drilling deep into the ice, researchers can analyze ancient air bubbles and reconstruct the planet's climatic history. And this is where the story becomes even more incredible. For decades, scientists suspected that something was hidden beneath Antarctica's ice. They were right. Today, we know that more than 140 subglacial lakes exist beneath the continent. The most famous is Lake Vostok. It has remained isolated beneath nearly 4 kilometers of ice for millions of years. When samples were analyzed, researchers discovered microorganisms capable of surviving in extreme conditions. But that wasn't even the most astonishing discovery. In 2025, scientists confirmed an extraordinary discovery. Beneath the ice of East Antarctica lies a landscape preserved for approximately 30 million years, a true geological time capsule. Researchers identified ancient rivers, deep valleys, mountain ranges, evidence of forests, and remains of vegetation similar to palm trees. This means Antarctica was not always frozen. Millions of years ago, it had a much warmer climate and may have resembled parts of modern Patagonia or even subtropical regions? The answer is simple. Antarctica contains all the ingredients needed to create mystery. It is remote. It is difficult to access. It is sparsely populated. It remains largely unexplored. Vast areas are still hidden beneath ice. All it takes is a small piece of missing information for imagination to take over. Secret Nazi bases. A German expedition did take place in 1938. The Nazis mapped a region known as Neuschwabenland. However, no evidence of secret underground cities or hidden military bases has ever been found. Operation Highjump. Shortly after World War II, the United States launched a massive military expedition to Antarctica. Operation Highjump included 13 ships, approximately 4,700 personnel, and multiple aircraft. Its official purpose was to test equipment and train troops in extreme polar conditions. However, the operation later fueled rumors involving UFOs and hidden Nazi strongholds. To this day, no evidence supports those claims. The Antarctic pyramids. Satellite images revealed mountain peaks with striking triangular shapes. Online, these formations quickly became known as the Antarctic pyramids. Geologists, however, explain that they are natural formations called nunataks, mountain peaks sculpted by millions of years of erosion. The Piri Reis map. A famous map created in 1513 is often cited as proof that ancient civilizations knew Antarctica before its official discovery. Historians argue that the map is actually a compilation of known coastlines, particularly those of South America, and does not accurately depict Antarctica. The Hollow Earth theory. Perhaps the most famous theory of all. According to this idea, an entrance to a vast underground world exists somewhere in Antarctica. Legends speak of Agartha, a hidden civilization living beneath the Earth's surface. Yet satellites, seismic studies, radar scans, and modern geophysical measurements have found no evidence of a hollow interior. Ancient viruses beneath the ice. Surprisingly, this theory has some scientific basis. Researchers have indeed discovered ancient microorganisms preserved within Antarctic ice. As parts of the continent warm and melt, there is a possibility that dormant microbes could be released. However, there is currently no evidence suggesting an apocalyptic threat. The answer may disappoint those searching for aliens or lost civilizations, but it is arguably even more fascinating. Antarctica hides millions of years of Earth's climate history, unique isolated ecosystems, subglacial lakes, ancient landscapes, clues about future climate change, and information that may help scientists search for life on other planets. Antarctica remains one of humanity's greatest mysteries, not because governments are hiding the truth, but because we still know so little about it. While some search for pyramids, secret bases, and portals to underground worlds, scientists are uncovering something perhaps even more extraordinary: the story of our own planet. And perhaps that is Antarctica's greatest secret. Not what is being hidden from us, but what we are only beginning to discover.